2007, the government undertook a review of services for children and young people who are disabled and/or sensory impaired. This review was published in a document called Aiming High for Disabled Children. The document identified a number of initiatives that were going to be put into place to improve the experiences of this group of children and their families. One of the initiatives involved making changes to the law so that all authorities would have a duty to provide short breaks for children and young people who are disabled or sensory impaired living in their area. This legislation came into force in 2011. To support the Short Breaks programme, the government also made significant funding available. This commitment is clearly reflected in the Children and Young People's Plan, which has been developed by representatives from a range of statutory, voluntary and independent organisations who make up the Children and Young People's Strategic Partnership. Children and families are at the heart of our vision for children's services. Meeting the needs of children and young people who are disabled or have additional needs is vital to ensure all children achieve their potential. Lincolnshire was delighted to learn that they had been successful in their application for the funding. This short DVD tells you about the journey we've taken to improve our short break services and activities for this group of children so that they can enjoy activities away from home, enjoy a range of different experiences and make new friends, all in a safe environment doing the sorts of things that other young people do. So, what is a short break? Short breaks may take place in the young person's home, someone else's home, or a residential or community base. They may be a few hours, a few days or longer, and they can include daytime activities, evening activities, overnight stays, or weekend activity breaks. The funding was confirmed in 2009. At first, a group made up of parents and professionals from a variety of agencies met together to discuss how they would consult with parents and young people to find out what they wanted. We then used this information to help plan and shape the services. And here are some responses from disabled children and young people in Lincolnshire telling us what they currently enjoy doing in their free time.
Abby.
Football.
Yes, you do football.
I like just plainly listen to my music. That's what I like doing a lot.
Sometimes I go to the cinema or I just stay at home.
Swimming, of course, because I'm in the Special Olympics.
Going out shopping with my Kelly.
Doing running, sports.
I like to listen to music.
Playing my model train set.
Going out with friends.
Dance, swimming, sports, something like that.
They also told us the sorts of things that they would like to do. The DVD looks at a selection of the early activities that were made available for young people in Lincolnshire. There are now many more activities, and details of these can be found on the Lincolnshire County Council website. Here you can see young people at a holiday club organised by Strut in the Community. They're enjoying flying the kites which they've made and showing off the cakes which they've baked. The short break activities give children and young people a good time away from their main carers. The activities are designed to develop their independence and social skills and help to build self-confidence, learn about teamwork and also enjoy the satisfaction of creating through art and cookery. St Francis Community Specialist School is based in Lincoln. They run out of school activities, allowing children and young people to take part in arts and crafts and sports, the sorts of things that other young people enjoy as a matter of course outside of the family home. The children can spend time away from their parents and carers whilst being in a safe environment and having fun. In this particular session, the young people are working with clay to produce a map of the world. Here in Lincolnshire, Action for Children provide a range of activities for children and young people, allowing them to spend time away from their family doing different activities. Some of the young people attending the session and during our early consultation with them have told us what they enjoy about coming to the youth club and how it gives them valuable time to meet with their friends and improve their confidence.
Just confidence, talking to everyone, getting stuff off my chest and that. It just helps me by coming here, and then I can just talk to them and that.
I like coming here because people are really nice and they're really friendly. I met loads of people.
Lots of cool people and they're nice.
The children shown here are attending an Action for Children creche. The Organisation for Kids is now providing creche facilities across Lincolnshire for children with complex health needs and for children who are disabled and or sensory impaired. The service includes a parent support hour and opportunities for parents to access the early support workshops and various family activities. Creches are held within children's centres twice per week at venues across Lincolnshire.
I think creche is fantastic. They really help our children and they do a great job, and I think it's great to have them here.
The creches offer stimulating play sessions and a chance for children to enjoy being with other children and to experience a range of different play mediums.
We get time to ourselves to have a coffee with the other mums and dads, and it gives us time for a little break as such, because it is hard work having children with disabilities. So yeah, it's fantastic, really good.
The children and young people in this film have some ideas about what they would like to be able to do in the future, but they can't currently do or don't have access to.
I'd like to do swimming, but I ain't got no transport.
Going on a holiday.
I've always wanted to learn, like, a dance teacher comes in and stuff and helps us learn dancing and stuff.
Horse riding would be something that I'd like to do but can't do now.
Go meet someone famous.
Rock climbing public.
Go swimming.
I like to do anything, but I'm not sure what it'll be at the moment.
The short break activities which we've looked at really do give the children and young people time away from their parents to do the things they want to do. We have listened to what children, young people and families have told us, and since making this film, we have developed a number of different opportunities which include additional funding to some organisations for them to deliver extra services, giving small grants to existing activities to make them more accessible and better equipped for disabled children, and using capital funding for bigger projects, such as providing holiday opportunities so families can enjoy whole family breaks together. During the early consultation with young people, although there were a number of great activities available for young people, they were not always accessible to children who are disabled, and we realised that there was a long way to go. Swimming was an activity that lots of children and young people said that they wanted to be able to do. However, accessibility issues for severely disabled children were a major difficulty which prevented this. Lincolnshire therefore used some of the capital funding to develop specialist changing provision to provide changing facilities with ceiling track hoists and changing beds at 16 leisure venues across the county. These can be used whether attending the facility or not, which means families have access to proper facilities if their child wants to go swimming, and also means families can enjoy a day out together without having to worry about changing facilities. Finally, we would like to say a big thank you to the children, young people and their families who have contributed to this short film, and to those of you who are making short breaks happen in Lincolnshire. For further information about short breaks and the activities available, visit our website www.lincolnshire.gov.uk/short breaks. Information about activities is also available in the For All magazine published by Lincolnshire County Council.